Well, and so if this offends anyone, then I'm totally sorry. I don't actually mean to. And if you have any comments or anything, then just write and I'll write back to you. And if I don't, then it means I'm busy or I'm just trying to do coursework because I am only 15. But, right, the thing is, like, we're children and we're not allowed to live our life the way we want to because the adults in our world aren't letting us to. It's like a relationship builds on trust and no lying and everything else. But I was watching a debate show this morning, right? Like we do every Sunday because my dad puts it on. Right? And it was just telling us about how children should live our lives. It's just, we're all individuals, and this person came on and said that we're all stars. If we're all stars, then doesn't it mean that every, like, rule or law is for every individual? Because what I don't get is that, right, I live on Canterbury and I'm scared of walking down a road when it's dark. Now, why should I be scared of doing that? Because it's just stupid. I don't understand why us children don't get a say in anything. It's like when we hit a certain age, then people start listening to us. But at this moment in time, we have a load of opportunities, but we don't take them because no one listens to us. And all I'm trying to say is that if we try to speak out, it's like me speaking out as one person, no one will listen to me, no one will take any notice of me because I'm only one person saying this. But if you are out there just like back me up and stuff, then maybe someone might listen to us and maybe something will happen. Right? I live on Canterbury. It's not the best place in the world. It's really not. But yeah, it is my home, and I am trying to do something about it because when I grow up, I don't want to bring a child into this world because it is rubbish. Because if it is bad at the moment, what it will be like in 10 years' time? Because no one knows. But even like my family is saying that they're glad that they're not growing up in this world because it's so hard. It's just stupid. And I don't understand why the adults of this world are taking over. Because it's their fault that this is the world like this. Because it can't be the children's fault. Because no one listens to us. And I don't know. Matt, got any views? Matt is there. Matt, what is your views? Because you're agreeing with me. You're sitting there agreeing with me.
I think everything you've just said is basically what I would have thought of.
Because...
And isn't it funny how you see just one person hood over their face coming towards you, and then you sit there and think, don't look at them. If I look at them, they might say something. And you just have to turn your glance away, you just sort of look away. Because you don't want them to say anything to you. You don't want them to have a conversation with you because you don't know what they're about. You don't know if they've got anything on them. You don't know if they've got a knife or whatever else on them.
That comes into another point though, stereotyping. If someone has their hood up, you're automatically scared of them. Even if they were just a normal person with a hood up. And it might have been on a dark street. But you can't say they're not allowed to put their hood up.
Oh no, obviously.
No, I'm not saying this just to you. I'm just saying this to everyone. If you think that someone's gonna...
Sorry.
Put your hand in the camera, it's fine. Right. If you think that someone's got something on them, then walk off. Don't... If you think that you're going to be scared of someone, then on the same side of the road as you, cross the road. You're only getting yourself out of something, not putting yourself in it. I mean, I'm not the best person to be walking along a street on if someone shouts something out to me, because I will just lair off. And that is who I am.
Sorry. I forgot you can see me.
Yeah, but Matt knows this. I am a very leery person because I don't understand...
I've still got bruises.
I don't understand why people say stuff to me.
When she's walking down the road and all her black, I mean...
Yeah, but this is who I am. If they've got a problem with who I am, then they should come and speak to me, not call stuff out along the street. Because then you're just making the whole situation bigger, and I don't understand it. Because
you look so much taller than me.
I don't know, I'm sitting up straight and you're just leaning on me. But
sorry.
What I'm trying to get across is stereotyping people is stupid. I mean, I do it. I mean, I call Jack, who I love dearly, but a chav. But how can I say that when I wear chavvy stuff? What is a chav? What is an emo? What is everything? If we We stereotype people because we think that's what we have to do.
Yes, but with what's going on at the moment, I mean, with the war on terror, with stabbings, you kind of, because of all that, because of the way how it's presented by the news, you sort of sit there and think, could he be a stabber? Could I be next? Oh my
Yeah, but
god,
then whose
oh my
fault
god,
is
oh
that?
my god, oh my god, oh my god. The news!
Yeah, but who is actually on the news? The adults. And this is what brings it down to it. I mean, we as children all have our own ideas, we have our own opinions, but no one listens to us. And if I speak out, no one's going to listen to me because I'm one person. If Matt speaks out of me, we're only two people. If there's a big group of us that speak out about this, then we might actually get heard. And I want this world to change. Because, as I said earlier, I don't want to bring a child into this world. And I know I'm only 15, but in 10 years' time, I will be 25.
I think part of it as well is where you live.
Yep. Where I live. Canvey Island.
Canvey Island.
It is a rock on mud.
Not the best of places, not much things to do. That's why we've got our filming, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Because then we actually have something productive to do.
We're trying to represent the good side of Candy.
Even though people can't understand that there is a good part of Canvey.
I know, people don't even know where we are.
No,
Ah.
people don't even know that Canvey exists.
We don't exist. Sorry.
But the thing is, we're just trying to speak out and say what is on our minds, and and I just don't want to grow up in a world that is like this. It's just it's actually stupid. But I don't know what to say.
I've just realised we've got Catherine's hate behind us.
That's lovely. I don't care.
It is. We're
Because that
promoting.
is part of you.
We're promoting.
This room is part of you.
It is.
Because we live on Canvey, this is the
get
only
shot.
thing we have.
A shot of my room. Oh! I wonder what Queen Victoria's view is.
I don't want to know.
No, she's not amused.
No, she's not.
Sorry. I thought that was pretty good for me.
I didn't understand.
Because Queen Victoria always says she's not... That is what Queen Victoria is famous for. I am not amused.
Oh,
So she wouldn't be amused by this issue.
No, she wouldn't.
She wouldn't be at all. No, not at all. And
What?
keep reading in the papers. Broken Britain. How can we make Britain great?
Well, we can make Britain great by listening to people more. Yeah?
Have you noticed as well how things get blamed on teenagers?
Yep. I don't understand that either. Because
everything's coming out.
no one listens to us. So how can it actually be our fault? Right? There's like a borderline, isn't
They don't
there?
listen to us because they blame us.
There is a borderline, right? And people, in some people's heads, there is a thing that they want to go across the borderline, and then that's the reason we get blamed for everything, because there is a borderline and we're not allowed to cross it. Well, not allowed to cross it. And if we do, then we get blamed for it. But then the adults are putting it there, and don't they think that we're gonna go across it then, because it's there and that's what we do, and it's our life. We can do whatever we want, and it's not up to them what we do.
It's up to your parents, really.
But why is it? Because we're one person, we're an individual, and we're unique, and it's our life. And I know that when we turn 16, then they don't really have much to do with us, if they don't want to. But what about before then? Because before we're 16, I've had loads of thoughts about doing this.
What, doing this?
Yes, trying to say what I want to do with my life. But before we do this, it's just no one listens to us. It's just terrible. I don't understand why.
I think we're very close to a limit, so I think we better stop. We better finish.
That was my
Her rant,
Yes,
which
my
she dragged me
speech.
into. Thanks.
But yeah, if anyone's got any comments,
Get
any
back to
views, just put it all down, and I will
We'll
get back. I will
to you.
get back to you.
We'll get back to you.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna say bye.
So am I.
See you later.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you for listening.